Simon's European Cup holders were slaughtered 3-0 at Emirates in the last week's first leg, but Los Blancos now have the famed Bernabeu factor on their side. As Rio's shining new toy Kylian Mbappe is waiting patiently for his first ever goal from direct free kick, Arsenal's man Declan Rice offered the World Cup winner some set-piece pointer in the northern London, firing in two unbelievable dead ball strike in the space of 12 minutes. Even ex-Madrid left back and free kick icon Roberto Carlos in attendance, and Emirates should have been able to force a smile when Rice firstly bent and incredible effort around the wall before a postage stamp second, which preceded emergency. Number 9 Michael Merino also having his say with a brilliant first time finish. As euphoric Emirates crowd celebrated the most famous night in the stadium's memory, Real Madrid, who deserved nothing and got nothing in North London, lost the first leg of Champions League or Europa Cup on knockout tie by 3 or more goals for just the 5th time in their history. Los Blancos ended up being eliminated on 4 of those previous 5 occasions, but the one of Autoria did come against an English side in shape of Derby County, whom they lost 4-1 against in the first leg of 1975 and 76, last 16 before a 5-1 turnaround in the second. As the Manchester City and Chelsea can attest to, Champions League night at Bernabeu are anything but a foregone conclusion, although that 5-1 this derby marked just one of 2 occasions where Rio have beaten an English side by at least 4 goals in a competition. The other was 4-0 quarter-final battering of Tottenham Hotspur in 2011. However, the holder could only manage the 1 goal in the weekend's La Liga battle with Alaves, where Edward Camavinga struck the winner before Mbappe's sending off, but not since December 2018 against CSKA Moscow have they failed to score at home in the Champions League. On the flip side, Real Madrid have also conceded at least 1 goal in each of their last 10 European contests at Bernabeu, music the ears of a national side who may not be able to sorry really on their staunch defending to finish the quarter-final job, having defied the absence of Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Magalhaes to reap Real Madrid to shields in English capital. Michael's status men would be more than worth semi-finals, a stage they have only ever reached twice before and not since 2009. Perhaps the Gunners' only regret from the first leg was they did not build a more commanding run, having had 11 shots on target on the night, the joint most of any team against Real Madrid in Uefa Champions League knockout game, and they returned to their worst for ways at the weekend. A rotated side were forced to settle for a point in a 1-1 London derby draw with Brentford, one that has Liverpool within just 2 wins of sealing the Premier League title, and Arsenal's Chelsea could even be officially over this weekend if they suffer of surprise loss to Ipswich Town. Nevertheless, that home statement at least extended Arsenal's unbeaten sequence in all competitions to 9 matches, and the Gunners have found the back of the net in each of their last 8 contests, offering genuine hope of masterful Madrid repeat. It has been 19 years since a trademark Thierry Henry saw propelled the Arsenal to 1-0 Bernabeu win in 206, and another London Giants are yet to lose to Real Madrid in a competitive match, but they can afford to have that square snapped and still celebrate, dumping out the order of their own futures. Yes, Liz was Liz. Yes. Let us continue. Mbappe's sending off against Alaves have no impact of his European participation, but the weekend's match winner Camavinga will sit on the north spot step on Wednesday, having been sent off in the first leg for kicking the ball away while already on the yellow card, one that would have ruled him out of the second leg anyway. Another hand, Camavinga does not play in this game. The Frenchman is one of 3 granted absence for Los Blancos this week, alongside long-term knee victims Eder Militao and Daniel Carvajal, while Fernando Mendy, who both they have muscle injury, and Adil Lunini, a calf, are both major doubts after failing to make the squad on Sunday. However, Urian Tchouameni is now eligible and again throwing a fast leg ban and a straight swap for Camavinga in the middle, while Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Junior should have relatively fresh legs after only making substitute appearance versus Alvarez. As far as Arsenal are concerned, coming through their clash with Brentford without any few of fitness issues would have been the overriding priority, but their prayers were unanswered as Jorginho and Thomas Partey both sustained problems in the second half. The former has now been ruled out with a chest injury and could end up missing a few weeks, but Partey has been given the all clears as it has been while throwing his own knocks. A well-rested Julian Timber will return to the 11th regardless of what his fitness levels, though while Mahrez, Lewis Kelly, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard and Merino, whose 4 goals against Rio is his best record against single opponents, are also prominent to come back in. Jesus knee, Gabriel hamstring, Havertz hamstring, and Takehiro Tomiyasu or have knee are still sidelined, and Ricardo Calafiori's own knee concern is not expected to settle down in time for his to be improved either. Real Madrid, the post starting lineup. Here we are Kroto as usually, Valverde as usually, Asensio, Rudiger, Alaba, Tchouameni, Modric, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, and Kylian Mbappe. Rote a Frenchman. Arsenal possible lineups. Here we are David Laya as usual, Timber as usual, Saliba, Kiriori, Lewis Kelly, Odegaard, Partey, Laisi, Saka, Merino, Martinez. Here Real Madrid they must fear for Declan Rice for the free kicks. Yes, we say Real Madrid 2-1 Arsenal. An aggregate it is the form of Arsenal. Yes, for for Real Madrid, Arsenal must. Yes, Arsenal must continue. Yes, to must qualify to the semi-final. If Arsenal can keep their clean sheet intact in the first 10 minutes, when the Bernabeu crowd is at its most boisterous, that should be sufficient for success. Although Real Madrid may have the same at the inlets before the Gunners' second half show. Arteta's defense is staying enough to avoid the contesting for the 4 goals that the Real require to win in the normal or extra time, though, and those Broncos are vulnerable at the back. One rack Ghana can have their Henry moment to calm any nerves and send the holders packing, after which Paris Saint-Germain or Aston Villa will stand in their way. Or yes, after Paris Saint-Germain beat Aston Villa, will meet on the semi-final. For that analysis and more striking, make subscribe on Kan TV in order to get more sports info. I'm Rio Haxani. This is Kan TV. Make subscribe and it will come for highlights.